Good morning, YouTube. I just wanted to make a quick video of my initial impressions regarding the Fenix 3 HR. It's a top-of-the-line fitness and outdoor watch, rivaled only probably by the Garmin Chronos line. Managed to catch the watch on a Black Friday sale at Amazon for $3.99. It was also available locally through Amazon Prime Now, which turned a nice find into instant gratification and 2-hour delivery. My initial impression of the watch is that it's cram-packed with features. So much so that it's overwhelming. No one will ever need or use all of the features of this watch. In addition to the built-in features, the watch has an app store known as Connect IQ, where one can download additional watch faces, applications, and widgets to the watch. I found it odd and aggravating that the watch came equipped with applications for nearly every workout imaginable except for strength training. It was easily remedied by creating a custom application. Still a boneheaded move on Garmin's part to make the watch ready for anything except lifting weights or CrossFit. You can paddleboard, you can row, indoor row, outdoor row, you can cross-country ski. Everything comes preloaded on the watch except for strength training and any other type of weightlifting or gym style workout. Really kind of irritating and quite a bit of oversight. One thing I did notice on the watch is the altimeter was off out of the box by about 130 feet. Manually corrected it. Using the settings on the watch, you can input your current altitude and it'll correct it on the display of the watch. Over a period of a couple of days, it drifts back to its original setting. That took place for the first few days of owning the watch. It seems to be relatively stable now at my current altitude, which is encouraging. We'll say that. The only reason I noticed the altimeter was off is because Garmin sets out of the box some activity goals. There's a step tracker with an auto goal that increases a little bit every day that you hit the goal, which is nice. There's also a floors climb goal as an activity tracker that comes on. I live in a 2-story house. I run up and down a flight of stairs all day. I probably cover maybe 30 flights of stairs in a day. It's not uncommon for this watch to register 1 or 2 flights of stairs. The altimeter is off at times. When it's accurate, it's slow to respond. So if you run up a flight of stairs and run down a flight of stairs to get something, it may not register that. If you run up a flight of stairs, you stay there for a minute, 2 minutes, let the altimeter catch up, and then go back down a flight of stairs, stay there for a minute or 2 minutes, let the altimeter catch up. That may or may not register on the watch. But I know if you just go up and go down, it does not pick up, which is irritating. Downloading custom watch faces to the watch, it's relatively easy and it's pretty cool. There are a ton of useful watch faces. I use what's called an ActiFace, which is one of the most popular watch faces. Has a lot of information on it. Time, battery status, alarm status, Bluetooth status, sunrise or sunset, depending on what's closest, current heart rate, number of calories burned through the day, and the number of steps that I've taken. And I've got it set for average calorie burn over the last 7 days, and then average steps taken over the last 7 days as well. And then the mood reminders also on the home screen. All of that's on the home screen. It's easily accessible at a glance. It's nice, and that's the ActiFace that's downloaded from the Garmin Connect IQ store. Downloaded watch faces are customized from either the cell phone or the desktop app. This is not intuitively obvious. The built-in watch faces that come on the watch are adjusted from the settings menu on the watch, which makes sense. When you download a custom watch face, intuitively you would go to watch face settings on the watch, and there are no settings there. I stumbled upon the settings on one of the watch faces in the Garmin Connect app, and found it there, and have since come to realize that downloaded watch faces are managed from the app. Pre-built watch faces are managed on the watch. It's not intuitively obvious. The screen on the watch is a double-edged sword. It reminds me of the screen on the Garmin Verb series. It's called a chroma display. When there's plenty of natural light, or either indoor or outdoor, the screen is beautiful. The color's vibrant, it's easy to read, it's nice and bright. It doesn't wash out in sunlight like a traditional LCD or OLED display that you might find on a cell phone or another smartwatch. The more sunlight, the more light that's available to the watch, the chroma display becomes more vibrant and more vivid. I would describe it as a reflective display, if that makes sense, rather than being backlit or illuminated. It's not necessarily illuminated from within as much as it is reflective of the light that's available. That being said, it's most similar to a traditional analog watch in terms of low light readability. It's useless at night without the backlight. If you're indoors in just a low light situation, the blinds it's the middle of the day, but the blinds are drawn, and maybe it's average indoor lighting. The screen is dim and dull, and I find myself using the backlight of the watch during the day in the house. That being said, working out with the watch is an absolute joy. You can, in the middle of the brightest day, you're not going to have any issues seeing what's going on while you're conducting a workout outdoors. The workout builder that's on the Garmin Connect website is really disappointing. If you're going to do a basic run or bike style workout with time or heart rate range as a goal, it's fantastic. It reminds me, it's very similar to the workout builder that's available through Microsoft Health or Microsoft Band, except it's not nearly as useful. There are no custom exercises. If you're not running or biking, it's useless. If you're going to do rep ranges or weights or exercises or lunges or push-ups or sit-ups or anything other than running and biking, that workout builder is worthless. And it's frustrating because it has so much potential. It's so similar in its design and implementation to the Microsoft Health or Microsoft Band workout builder, but it's so lacking at the same time. Very, very frustrating. I wanted this to be initial impressions, so I'm going to try and cut this short right now and come back later for more videos. If there's anything that you want to see in a future video, if you have specific questions about the watch, please ask them in the comments below, and I'll make short videos covering specific details of the watch in those follow-on videos. I just want to cover initial impressions. Fit, finish, and materials on this watch are outstanding. It feels great on the hand. Battery life is incredible. After 5 days of playing with the watch nearly continuously, completing 3 GPS workouts, I was at 65% battery life. 5 days of the watch, heavy use, 3 workouts with GPS activated, 65% battery life. You can't ask for any more than that. Can't say enough about the battery life on the watch. As far as size, you see a lot of comments about size of the watch. It's large, right? This is it next to one of my traditional watches, so you can see it's quite a bit larger than a watch. It's not cumbersome on the wrist. Next to a Microsoft Band, you can see it's quite a bit larger. But when you compare it to something as ancient as a Forerunner 305, which is one of Garmin's earlier watches with an inbuilt GPS, it's pretty good, For what it is, it's not huge, it's not cumbersome on the wrist, it is noticeably large, but not so much that an average male is going to have an issue with the size. Alright, that's it for now. If you like the video, please like the video. If you want to subscribe and see more, please do. If you have questions, put them in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer them. Thanks.